A Metropolitan Police stop is going viral after a man was stopped and detained under the misuse of drugs legislation because he was wearing a coat that the police felt was too warm for the weather. I kid you not. The man, Carter Jr., was walking in Dagenham Park in Croydon at around 10 to 5 on Wednesday the 23rd of March when police stopped him, demanding to know why he was wearing a coat. They said you're not dressed for the weather and then detained him for a search under the Misuse of Drugs Act. Carter Jr. begins to film the interaction on his mobile when a male police officer can be heard telling him, "I'm just wondering what you're wearing." Carter Jr. replied, "I'll wear my own coat," before asking the police if they want to buy him a new one. The constable then says, "I'm asking what you are wearing." When Carter says that he wears what he wants, another officer asks again why he's wearing a coat and tells him you're not dressed for the warm weather. "You're not dressed for the climate," he says. "It's very warm, it's hot." "It just seems odd," says another copper. Carter Jr. then asks the police who should tell him how to dress, and he describes the police as giggling kids. Although, to be fair, I would be more forthright in my description of these cretinous cunts. He added, "The evidence is right there in the video. It will be played over in court and we will see if they have the same humour when they get punished. This incident messed up my whole evening. That's what they don't see." A Metropolitan Police statement confirmed that a man had been detained in Dagenham Park, Croydon, for the purposes of a search under the Misuse of Drugs Act, and nothing was found. It said Mr. Boateng Taylor, sorry Carter, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, was wearing several layers of clothing despite the warm weather in an area known for drug dealing, and was hostile when asked by violent crime taskforce officers what he was doing. Detective Chief Superintendent Lee Hill, Violent Crime Task Force, said, "We are aware of footage circulating on social media. This shows only a small part of this incident and we would ask people not to rush to judgment. In this instance, a formal complaint has been received and is being handled in accordance with the Police Reform Act." Now, people, I have said this time and time again, and I'm going to keep saying it. If the police are coming towards you, start recording. All right, that's the first thing. If they don't stop you, if they walk past you, delete it. No big dish, no big deal. But if they're coming towards you, you need as much evidence as possible. So you need to start recording as soon as you think they are coming to you. Secondly, when you record an incident, you need to record as much of it as possible. These videos are great at showing the police up for what they are. However, missing parts of the video put you in a bad light. Prior to that part that's been shared, which I'll show you in just a second, prior to that, anything could have happened. Remember, it doesn't matter. You could be a bit fucking get your hands off me, who do you think you are? That makes no difference. You could tell them to go fuck themselves. That makes no difference. You're not embarrassing yourself, or you shouldn't be ashamed of telling the police what you think. That is part of the interaction, and it gives a bigger picture as to why you may have been the way you were, or what led to that part of the video that's been recorded and shared. Please share the whole video, as well as, if need be, shorter clips. It's the only way to prove or to evidence what's happened to you properly. And without it, without that full video, it could make things more difficult for you. So remember, if the police are heading towards you, start recording. If they walk past you, delete the recording. If not, you have got every second of that interaction from start to finish to back up your claim. And if you post that on social media, then people will get to see the full story, the full truth behind a particular stop.
You're gonna buy me a coat?
I'm just wondering what you're wearing.
Bro, I wear my own coat, man. Whoa, what's wrong? You're gonna buy me a coat?
Sometimes, mate. If people are trying to hide things or wear baggy clothes, try and cover it up.
Listen, are you gonna buy me a coat? You buy me a new coat right now, I'll give you this coat right now.
I'm asking what you're wearing.
You're gonna buy me a new coat?
We don't want your coat. We're asking why you're wearing it. You're not dressed for
Because
the climate.
I wear anything I want, man. I wear anything I want. What's wrong with you?
You're not dressed for the climate, so it's very
What do you mean the climate? Who tells me how to dress, man? Can you tell me how to dress?
No, it just seems
Can you tell me
odd.
how to dress?
It just seems odd, mate. I'm just
Nah, man, don't ever
We're
talk
going
to
to be
me.
detaining you.
Yeah, go on. Do whatever you want to do.
Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.